going on? What's going on? What's going on, Triple O? What's up, man? Y'all on your phone?
Oh, man, what's going on, man? The real one, Triple O, the motherfucking building. You know what it is.
So, today we was supposed to have... Yeah, today we supposed to have Jungle Baby K. He said he gonna make it in about 7. And we was supposed to have 2 female guests, but the one real Triple O done brought his girl in, so...
Yeah, man, I had to bring the baby in here, man. She was in here cool as you did.
We gonna, I guess, you know...
I do my shit, make sure I ain't out the house doing some bullshit.
Okay, you on the leash. I got you. So, we gonna start it off with something light. Okay, on social media, right? With social media, like, when's a good time to, like, I guess, to show off your girl on social media? Or is it a problem, like, with you posting your girl? Like, how long should you wait or whatever?
Never a good time.
Oh, don't post your girl on social media.
Your girl is strong, you know, she's strong-minded, and she don't let this women shit go to her head. Yeah, you can post her, you know what I'm saying? But it's really up to y'all as a couple, boy. I say, if you don't want people in your business, and you don't know how strong your girl is, frankly, if you ain't got a strong girl, you should be with her. But anyway.
But I'm saying she might feel like you ashamed of her if you don't post it.
Could feel like that, but if she does, she ain't strong then, you know what I'm saying, in the mind state.
Well, me, I'm like, I don't know, man, about posting a girl. I guess if she posts me, I'll post it, but I ain't finna be the one posting her, and I'm looking like a fool, and people don't even know she in a relationship, so that's how I go. Like, if she posts me, I'll post her. That's how I'm rocking.
Everybody know Offset and Cardi together. Everybody know motherfucking Jay-Z and Beyonce together. Or whoever, Swiss and Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they're solid. You feel me? I'm
saying, but you know, with them, they was trying to hide it though. Like they was kind of like,
yeah, at first till they found out. You know,
it's solid, yeah.
They got a solid. Like shit, we gotta get married. I think we should come out to the world now. We gonna see this thing, right?
I feel you. Okay, I'm at, it's going another topic. Okay, if your ex, if you still in love with a girl, right, and like you, let's just say she get in another relationship, but she calling you to smash. So would that be like, would you see her like as like a thought, or you would just kind of be like, well, how you would feel about that? You would feel like she didn't always did you like that when y'all was together?
I don't know how she get down, you know what I'm saying? She got a nigga she dealing with.
Yeah.
She calling you still.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess she wants some of that dick still. Like, that means the new nigga must not be putting it down.
Okay.
He must be goddamn, you know, keeping her straight in other areas, but shit, she wouldn't be, if she get smashed good, let me call you.
I mean, I don't think that's the case, because some girls, they kind of like us, they just want new dick, so... So that don't mean like he ain't got good dick, she just might want some more dick, you get what I'm saying?
From the beginning, like you said, if that's the case, she just a thirsty dick ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? She just died.
She died. Something wrong with the sound? But with me, if a girl was calling me, I mean, I try not to like mess up relationships, like, cause I don't never go after a girl if she in a relationship. But I guess it's too much. But I mean, I might hit her if I ain't doing nothing. But I ain't going out of my way trying to sneak around and do all that.
Right.
So what you want to talk? You got some topics you want to talk about? You want to talk about dude getting shot or 6ix9ine, or what you want to talk about?
It's funny you say that, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Talk about the 6ix9ine issue. You know, the other day, I don't know if people are aware out there, but he came out there interview on live.
came out and did an interview. He came out and did an interview on live the other day, man, and and he said something that was keen to me, man. He was like, you niggas could never, like, and he elaborated. He said, you can never goddamn cooperate with the feds and come back like I did, or something to that effect.
I feel like if any rapper was as big as he was, like, if they had the same situation, like, I think, like, it'll work out. Like, I mean, if you like an unknown artist, yeah, it's not going to work the same. But he was like a big artist, man. So
Right.
It would have worked out the same way for anybody who had his same stature or whatever. So he just flexing like can't nobody else do it.
So what do you think? You think he was right for snitching or wrong for snitching?
I look at it like this, man. This was I remember I was watching this documentary about this guy in jail, and he said he made some type of mistake or something with his game. And when he made a mistake, like, they put a hit out on his life. You get what I'm saying? For one little mistake. So, I mean, I don't really know what to say about it. Like, if you make a mistake and people, like, put a hit out on you, should you stick to some G code when some niggas trying to kill you? Like, for some niggas who trying to kill you, you gotta have loyalties for people who trying to kill you and do some cutthroat shit. Like, I don't really understand it. So, what you think about it?
All I'm gonna say, it's the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Different things come with the streets. Like, when you jump off that porch, you better know what the fuck you getting into. Cause shit for real out here, man. You can't just be goddamn switching gangs and woom, and then when the shit goes south, you know what I'm saying? That's what you signed up for. You should have learned the folks that you was around. Or not even put yourself in that environment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, that's all I can say about it. Just know when you jump off that porch, if you gonna be this way or you gonna be that way. I feel like if an old lady or somebody, like, shots get fired in her neighborhood and she called the police, she ain't a snitch because that's her nature. You know what I'm saying? She ain't out here on the block cutting up goddamn cuties up or whatever, you know, selling sacks for sack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got a question for you. Okay. Let's say later on in life, right, you get about 50 years old, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, you got grandkids and shit, and you just looking out the window, and then some little young boy shoot an old lady. Do you call the police? Or do you stick to the street code? Like, I ain't seen shit, I don't know nothing about that.
I ain't calling the police, bro.
Don't call the police?
No. I ain't say no street justice might happen to him, but I ain't calling the police.
I feel you. So it's don't ever call the police. That's the code.
I'm not saying y'all. I'm speaking for me. Like,
okay.
I'm not calling police for shit. You really like, I ain't never trusted them to the extent to just do what I need them to do for me. You know what I'm saying?
So you got like a bad experience with the police where that, like, they knock you upside your head and shit like
that? Man, I have.
What if the lady was your kin?
But who?
The woman that you see get shot.
Well, still won't call the police.
You just gonna get him.
Let's just gonna say he'll get dealt with.
I feel you.
You feel me? He would have got dealt with right after he did that. You know what I'm saying? How some people I know in the streets rock. You know what I'm saying? They would have dealt them right then.
Okay, yeah. So have, like, the police ever beat you up anything, or like planning something on you, or did something dirty to you before?
Man, I done had police and stopped me and my cousin one time, and we was going to get some little milk for one of his kids at the time.
Yeah.
Stopped us at the Shell gas station and stopped us, like, he put his lights on us at the gas pump. And first thing he said, he got out, he was like, yeah, I'm drug task force. My thing is, I was thinking in my head, why he pulling me over the gas pump? I'm at the pump. Like, fuck on him. But anyway, he was like, yeah, I specialize in drugs, and yeah, man, you been looking real suspicious. And the store is literally across the street from the apartments we was at. You did? And he was like, you mind if I search the car? I said, yeah, I know my rights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, you ain't searching my car. Hell, I didn't have nothing. You feel me? Yeah. So I told you know, when you legal out here and you don't have none, I feel like you can talk the most shit you can talk.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm talking my 1-2s, my cousin's spinning his 1-2s, talking this shit. So he was like, that's okay, we're gonna have the dogs come around here. I said, okay, whatever, you know. So they got us out the car, put us in handcuffs. We still in front of the shell. Put us in handcuffs, cold as a motherfucker. We sitting on the concrete, just waiting for the dogs to come. About 45 minutes till a dog came. Dog came. They took the dog around there 3 times. This Clay County too, man. But anyway, took the dogs around there 3 times. On the 3rd time, the dog started barking, right? And they was like, oh, the dog gave off a scent. Oh, why would the dog give out a scent if you ain't had nothing in there? I said, I don't know. Y'all trained the motherfucker. So they got extra mad and just started searching my car, tearing shit apart.
Oh, they rip shit up like
yeah, they ripping shit up, going through my car with They talking about, oh, it's a brown bag back there, a KFC bag, bro, full of old food or whatever. So they like, they ain't find shit, right? They ain't find shit but 1 bullet, bro. And they brought a bullet out to my son. Is this yours? I said, yeah. I said, hold on. What kind of bullets? The 9mm bullets? The 9mm bullets mine. But if it's not, no, I don't know what you got that shit from. And he was like, yo, it's a 9. Why you have? I said, man, I got a right to have a pistol, bro. Like, he was like, where your pistol at? I said, I ain't got it on me right now. We just came straight from now. So they searched the car, ain't find shit. Let me and my cousin go. And wrote me 4 fucking tickets. And said, next time, just let me search the car. Wrote me a ticket for center brake light. That's the light that is in the middle at the top on some people's cars. Some people don't even have center brake light. Wrote me a ticket for a window shield crack. He said it was over 3 inches. Then wrote me a ticket that said defective equipment. That was for all the shit he just named. Then wrote me 1 more ticket for some other bullshit.
Ain't like your ass.
Well, he said next time just let me like search your car.
So if they don't find them, do they have to pay for it?
They ain't pay for shit, bro. What you mean? They talking about this drug investigation or whatever. They ain't paying for shit. Another incident though, I really rarely talk about, but an officer in Clay County shot one of my homies growing up, killed him, shot him 4 times in the back.
So he was running, or he was
running. Like it used to always be these officers be in the cut at this abandoned gas station by the apartment and shit. And his house was caught on fire or whatever. He ain't had no phone or whatever at the time. He probably was like 17. He was like my little brother. He was like, I was 18, 17. He ran where he knew police was at, trying to get help, you know. I don't know whether he ran up into them because they used to all be parked in that cut back there. We never know what they were doing, but they shot him in the back 4 times. You know what I'm saying? And they put the outline on there, show him where he was running to, like he was going in the other direction of where they were shooting him from. And then they tried to lie and said, this was way before Trayvon Martin, all that shit. Then tried to say he had a knife on him. He wasn't even like that. He didn't even have a knife on him. Come to find out, he was unarmed. His mama went to go check on him, like right around the time this shit happened. And while these folks were blocking off and they know they did some fucked up shit, some crooked shit. And they were blocking the shit out, bro. These folks tried to sick the dogs on his man mama. After they got down, shot the man 4 times. And he laying there dead. She come to check on her son. You feel me?
So did she try to sue him, or?
Man, I just know that lady was in court for years. At least, I want to say almost at least 9 years trying to get justice for her son. You feel me? I don't ever think, like, I keep in contact with the sisters and shit because, you know, they used to do my hair and shit, like when I had braids back in the day, but I really don't want to ask too deep about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't know how people grieve or how they feel, you know, they know, bro used to run with me, you know what I'm saying? He used to be hanging with me and shit, so.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, they killed my nigga Dave Nave, man. Rest in peace, Dave Nave.
Yeah, R.I.P. man. That's crazy because, like the situation with the jogger, like he got shot or whatever. Like you know, I was thinking about one of my experiences. Like, you know, I stay out there in Villa Rica, right? But I had went to walk and exercise or whatever, and I remember I was walking around, and then like it was like some white people on the bleachers. They was like, "Oh, why does he keep walking by here? Like, what is he doing?" But I was doing what everybody else was doing. So I just kind of like, it was just then I remember I was walking behind some guy. He was walking his baby, and he went into the grass and acting like he was tying his shoe, like I'm about to rob him. But it was so uncomfortable, man. I just stopped going, man. So it's always a lot of situations like that.
It's wild you said that, because I like to play tricks on people sometimes when I be in the white people's side of town. And they walk by my car, I'd be like hitting the locks real quick on just to see how their reaction be. And they be just looking like, they be looking so disgusted, bro. Like, we ain't about to rob you or nothing, but y'all do that shit to us all the time. You feel me?
They'll double click they shit and start laughing.
So, you know, just a couple of little instances, man, I done had the police. I can name a few, bro, but we ain't gonna even talk about all of them. But I ain't gonna say, like, I'm not gonna say there's, like, no good police, but I ain't really met a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't met too many good police.
I mean, you have someone cool, like they can catch you speeding, or you would do something like this illegal, and they'll just kind of give you, like, a verbal warning, like, don't do that no more. But that's hardly ever, man.
Each time I get stopped by the police, but you got marijuana in that car? You know, the car don't even got to smell like weed. You got marijuana in the car? Got drugs? I'm just even inspected, bro.
I remember when I first, I didn't really know, like, when I first started driving, like, they couldn't, search your car, because I had got, like, a nice car, rims and shit, so that's when they really started pulling me over.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do.
And then they would pull me over, and they'll be like, I remember I had passed by a store, like, you know, we'll be riding around looking for girls and shit, you know, we do shit like this, so we passed the store twice, and the police pulled behind us. They was like, hey, you passed this store twice, and we like, is that illegal or something? Like, that ain't no reason to pull us over.
It is if you're a nigga.
So they see my homeboy. He was kind of like, he had a record or whatever, and they was like, if you with him, we know you up to no good. Right. And he was like, you gonna let me search your car? And I was like, I said, no. I said, I used to let y'all, but I know you can't do it unless I want y'all to.
That you told him I used to let y'all.
Yeah. And he was like, so he was like, yeah, you got anything in here? I was like, no, man, there's no drugs. And then sometimes they'll be trying to trick you up. They was like, so you saying, so you do drugs, you just don't have them? And you be like, man, they ain't about to go back and forth with you like they try to trick you up
and
shit.
I can tell you another instance when I was in Demopolis, Alabama, man.
I've been down there before.
You know what I'm saying? It was probably like, I was on my way probably like Meridian, Mississippi or something.
Yeah.
To the casino, driving through Demopolis, right? I was thinking about stopping by my daddy's house out there, because, you know, he got a house out there, right?
Yeah.
But as I got pulled over, I said, I'm going to keep goddamn going, right? I don't even want to be in this goddamn county right now. But I got pulled over one time in Demopolis, and all I can say, he probably looked like Officer Doofy or something. Like, he had a real dumb country-looking officer, right? Short guy. And he pulled me over, you know, talking about I ran a stop sign that wasn't even there, bro. It wasn't even no stop sign there, bro. Like, after I got pulled over and left and really investigated where he put, I said, bro, ain't even a stop sign here. This is a four-way with no stop sign. But anyway, he pulled me over and asked me about drugs and shit. Didn't find anything. Had another officer pull up. The other officer looked like an old country football player. Big old white guy. Big white guy. I was like, man, here come the shit. I was thinking like, it's in the country. These folks, it's dark over here. I said, these folks about to goddamn try to pull some shit, you feel me? But the big old country football player came, because he was still searching my car. The guy, he searched my car 3 times. The guy was still searching my car. He just asked me to step back by his car, right? So he was still searching my car and shit. And the big football player dude, he was like, man, what'd he stop you for, man? He said I ran the stop sign. He was like, he ain't talking about car smell like weed. I don't have no weed, sir. So, he actually was cool. He was like, yeah, just let him handle his curiosity real quick or whatever, right? And it'll be through. Then they had a lieutenant come up there. The lieutenant came up in the pickup truck, suited up pickup truck, Rolled his window down, bro, and I couldn't even believe it, bro. This nigga was black as day, man. Black as night, I mean. Like, this nigga was black as hell, bro. Like, that's how I'm in the country ass town with these white folks. And this officer come out. He looked like the lieutenant, the sheriff, or somebody, you know what I'm saying? This nigga had a straw hat on, with a little toothpick in his mouth, but he was the sheriff. He was like, he signaled to one of the officers like this. He didn't even say shit. The officer went over there. He like, man, come on, let the man go. Such. So he told the dude to let me go or whatever, such and such. So the other officer who was searching me, right, came and let me out of handcuffs or whatever, right? And he was like, now, what did we learn today? He just wanted to say some shit. I said, nothing. What was going on? He was like, just don't run the stop signs no more. And I was like, all right, man. He just wanted to be right about something, you feel me? I'm like, all right, man, whatever. And I continued my ride to Meridian, bro, and went to the casino, balled out, whatever, came back. I wanted to stop to see my dad and the moms, but I said, I'm going to call and let them know we won't. But I ain't stopping out here, bro, because once I get pulled over by the police in the county or something, bro, I don't really be with that shit, bro. Like, I'm really ready to get the fuck on, you feel me? So.
We're going to switch it up a little bit. Shit, speaking of Meridian, right, I remember one of the first times I had went down there, right, me and my homeboys, we loaded up, and for some reason, like, it was like a football team there, so, them niggas had, like, Gucci and diamonds and all this shit.
Right.
And it was like, when we was trying to talk to the girls, it was like none of them didn't want to talk to us. So I was like, that wasn't a good experience. I don't think we ever went back down there. I know I didn't. Going to the casino. I was like, why the fuck would we go down when a football team down there? Because even though they might not get the football player, they still ain't trying to get you no play. So
for real,
that's how it is, man.
The game.
But you learn early that you gotta have money like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who all the females gonna gravitate to.
It's just decide who. It's just who you come across. Some people ain't impressed by money, but a lot of people are. A lot of people, I would say 90% of the people are.
Yeah, it's
10%. You got about 10% of the few that's not.
Okay, since your girl here, right? Okay, what makes you?
Don't say nothing crazy.
No, okay, what make you be like, man? You know what? You need to be my girl, man. What make you say that about a female? Like, what she got to do, like, for you to do that?
It's shit. You just got a vibe. It's a certain vibe, man. You don't just wake up and... Because it's some other girls that you probably done came along with that you could have said, hey, that's my girlfriend. Like, we can be... You know what I'm saying? But I could be around 24 hours and be cool. And we can give each other a break and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like... It's a vibe. It's a vibe you got to catch. You don't catch that vibe. Like, you don't catch that spark.
So y'all live together?
Yep. Nah, man. We don't do we ain't doing that right now.
Oh, okay.
But we will.
Okay, so how long you think you should wait to move in with a chick?
Again, you gotta catch that vibe. You gotta catch that vibe. You don't got that vibe to move in with her. Hey, y'all might need a date for a couple years before you move in. Like me and her on our situation. How long I been knowing you now? Like 4 years. Like, she went back to New York, came back to Georgia,
So y'all
back
been
on
breaking up, getting back together type of thing?
We always kept in touch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was friends at first. We always kept in touch like as friends. And we had a strong friendship first before we ever went, before we ever moved forward or anything.
So, okay. Like after...
And she ain't give me nothing right off real people, but...
So your game wasn't tough enough?
It ain't the game. Like, we were just spending time being friends, getting to know each other. You did? Like,
so you probably played it cool, like you don't even want it. You seem like you would do that time. You got that cool nigga shit, like, I'm good. I got other girls. I mean, we can kick it. It don't even matter. That's how you playing it.
No comment. We ain't even gonna comment on that.
That's the best way to do it. It's kind of like, it seems like if you act like you don't want.
Let me stop
some people,
capping
they'll
though.
act like they like.
Yeah, I did have other girls at the time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Not capping that, but when you single, shit,
That's what you do.
you goddamn. It's like everybody else who you come across, they competing, or y'all competing, or they competing for that spot. You feel me? So if you ain't got nobody competing, I wouldn't even expect nobody to even look your way. They be like, this nigga a whole fuck nigga. Nobody even want to be up on her. Nobody want to be with nothing like that. You feel me? Or vice versa.
Let her come to the mic, man. I want to get both of y'all since you're here.
Oh
Let her
my
sit
God.
down. Go on, sit down next to me.
No.
Let's get some.
She ain't trying to get on the mic, bro. He doing too much now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm trying to make it interesting, man.
Yeah, man.
We get all these opinions because
We ain't trying to
ratchet all that.
We ain't trying to get in the public eye right now. She ain't ready for that, man. But she'll get there soon, though.
I hear you. So, okay, normally, I think, like, after 2 years, like, if you've been solid with a female for, like, 2 years, that's usually when they'll be like, let's get married. What, like, you think that's too early? Or
No.
you be like,
No.
2 years good?
No, yeah, I feel like you could do 6 months if y'all got that vibe together. If y'all feel like, shit, it's just up to y'all.
Yeah, I think,
It's up to y'all. It is up to y'all.
okay, I'm gonna switch up the topic, okay?
That boy Bangembugg, he never ceased to amaze me, boy. Woo.
Okay, so if you got a homeboy, like I remember I had a homeboy, like he was like super crazy, like he beat up bitches, like he, like I remember. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this one story. I remember he beat up this girl, right, and he was beating up so bad, like her friend like ran up to me, was like, "Ain't you gonna do something?" And I was like, "No, man." I was like, "This nigga is crazy." I was like, I would have to shoot the nigga, like he that crazy, like.
So he was that the first time he did that to that girl?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it was the first time, and like it was like his fighting skills is like Tyson. He just like he one of them niggas. So
I gotta take my glasses off.
So if you fight this nigga, like you really gotta bring it. So I was like,
you weren't ready to bring it, don't you say?
that ain't my relative. I'm like, I can't. I'm gonna have to let that go because he was with her the next day. You get what I'm saying? They made up, and I was like, what the fuck? I would have broke that up.
Guess what? They probably would have jumped you.
Probably.
Cause on some real shit. Unless you just violating a woman out here. I'm not getting involved in your shit. If you with that nigga, you should not be with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time he did that shit, you shouldn't be with that nigga. Now, if you choose to keep being with somebody who keep putting their hands on you, I don't feel bad for you. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? You need to let that shit go. But me, you think I'm about to jump? You know what? I'm gonna tell you some wild shit, bro. I don't know how old I was. I probably was like 21, 19 or some shit. This is when the C train used to be in the South Side, right?
Yeah.
I was riding the C train one day, bro. Binding my business like I often do. Probably was high. Had my little AirPods on, AirPods, whatever that shit called. The iPods, whatever that shit was back then, right? So I'm listening to my music and I see a dude out of nowhere, bro. When I say he cocked his hand back and slapped the shit out this chick, bro. When I say he slapped this chick so hard, bro.
The dog shit out of it.
Man, he slapped this chick so hard that nobody even looked this direction. To see, like, they went like one of these, did one of these. You know what I'm saying? Look, and then the girl looked directly at me. I looked to the side like this. I was like, shit, you kicking it with this nigga, like? You gonna let nigga, you know what I'm saying? Don't be with that guy. Yeah, ladies, don't let these niggas put their hands on you.
Yeah, I think I have
like,
to,
for real.
I have to know a female to jump in it because you can. Some people get.
You don't know the situation too.
Killed, like trying to help somebody.
Like real shit.
So
you be trying to be Captain Saber, motherfucker done got down. Hit him with the stick. Hit him with the stick. You know what I'm saying? Nigga done goddamn chopped you up. And you don't even know what the fuck situation happened. What's going on? What she did, what they did, what she didn't do, or what they got going on. Or do they do this every day, every weekend, every month? What?
So, yeah, that's probably. I'm the type of person too. Like, I'm gonna stay out of your business. Like if my sister called me and was like she was fighting with her boyfriend. I mean, I don't know if I get in it unless he was like, and she got put in the hospital or some shit. Because I know sometimes females will slap the shit out you, and then they'll call their brother and be like, he hit me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't never know what be going on. So,
my sister ain't gonna do all that.
A woman hit you with a vase, nigga, and then get mad if you hit her back. But that's how it go.
I know people like these niggas ain't shit. But if you violating somebody, like, again, if you violating a woman who minding her business and ain't got no ties to you, you niggas fucking with people, I'ma step in. That's just like, cause that could be your sister, your mama, auntie, whoever, you feel me? Like, people who are naturally, genuinely minding their own business and you fuck with them, like, you got a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be doing shit like that.
Okay, so how do you handle, like, okay, say your girl slapped the shit out you, right? Let's just say you came in the house lady and she just slapped the shit out you. Like, what you would do? You would just be like, "Go on, girl, you tripping." Or what's your reaction to be?
First of all, I'm not gonna allow nobody to slap the shit out of me at all.
She might catch you off guard, man.
At all. I'm gonna have to goddamn pull a Mayweather on her ass. I can't let her just slap me now.
Let's just say it happened though. She slapped you, blood come out your mouth. You just like, you thinking like, God damn, this motherfucker that got me. what you gonna do?
If she give me like, damn, I might, how crazy I am, I might laugh about it, bro. Like, damn, she done got me, bro. I'm about to dip.
Blood dripping out your mouth.
I'm about to leave, bro. She got me fucked up. I'm about to leave. I'm about to go somewhere.
I just look at it like either self-defense is all the way around, or because I look at it like, because I'm the type of person, you know, I always been taught whoever hit you hit them back, even when I was little. So
right, me as well.
If you don't supposed to hit females, I feel like the police don't either. So when you see females slap the shit out of a cop, what the cop gonna do? He gonna beat your ass. So I feel like if the cops
can
defend themselves,
he gonna do that if you don't slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, if you black, yeah.
For real.
So
I feel you on that. You know, if you don't want hands put, you don't put them on nobody else. But we all know the aggressor is looked at as if you're a black male, the aggressor is looked at as, hey, you are the aggressor, nigga.
What's up? We back, man.
The real one, Triple O, Bangembugg, man. Literally no motherfucking pressure.
Yeah, we pretty much been freestyling the show, but I've been, like, I go back and watch the old episodes, I be liking them, but some of the shows I be seeing, it was like, I don't be fucking with them, like, it don't be no kind of excitement in them, like.
Oh, yeah. Speak, elaborate more. Where's the excitement? What is the excitement missing at, man? Like, what's going on?
I guess, I mean, what make me want to watch, like, a podcast or something, it's got to be, like, I like people just to talk real shit, like, don't hold back and just say what it is and kind of put some of their personal stuff out there and make it relate to you. You get what I'm saying? That's how I like artists.
Facts.
So it'll make people gravitate towards you a little more.
I can dig that.
But speaking on, like, you know, I was talking about, like, hitting girls. You know, I remember one time, right, this girl hit me, right? Dog, this back when I had glasses on. She knocked my glasses off.
She hit your glasses off.
She knocked my glasses off, man. I was like, I got her back. I was like, fuck it. I hit her back. The police came, right? So I think.
Why was the police even called?
My little daughter called the police.
And she hit you?
She hit me.
Fucked up.
So I didn't know it at the time, but I had to go to court over the shit, right? So when I went down to the lawyer's office, she showed me the tape of her. She ran outside and was like, he hit me first and my daughter a witness. That's what she told the police. But she told me, she was like, yeah, I told them that I had hit you, but they didn't like you anyway, so they had arrested you. So I'm just looking at her, I'm like, okay. So, but what happened was, before the police came, like her mom and her stepdad came. So I was still upstairs. And I had a knife because I knew they was coming. So I was like, I'm thinking like I'm finna get jumped on. So I hear her stepdaddy trying to get up the steps or whatever. So I'm just looking, and he was like, he probably like 6'3", probably like 240 or some shit like that. And he was acting like he couldn't get by, and I'm just looking downstairs. So he went outside. So
he wasn't trying to get by.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to act like he was. So I didn't know at the time, like he had went outside and he busted the window on my car. But I didn't know that till the police came.
That's what females do, bro.
So so
he said, you telling me he act like he couldn't get by these people, right?
Yeah.
And then when I said, I'm gonna bust the window to see your car.
Like a punch. So
that is funny, bro.
So the police came, they talking about so what happened, and I'm basically saying like I ain't do nothing, man. Like she hit look at me like my glass. Yeah, my glass. Well, they was kind of crooked, but I ain't know at the time I had went and changed my shirt. So the shirt, cause she had ripped my shirt up and everything. So
you should have kept that motherfucker.
I didn't think about it. So when I'm like, yeah, man. She said, I hit her, and I'm like, well, she hit me first, man. And he was like, he said, well, I don't.
First, he said first. You should have said that.
So I'm like, damn, I forgot. I was like, yeah, she hit me first or whatever. But and he was like, well, I don't see nothing wrong with you. And then they went back and forth. And then he was like, turn around. So they put me in the car, and I ended up.
I don't see nothing wrong with you.
I think it was like Halloween or some shit like that. Wow. It was like a while back. So
it's classic right here, bro.
So I was locked up for probably 3 days.
Damn.
And
bullshit.
And I had called my job and I was like, yeah, I got arrested. It was like domestic violence or some shit they hit me with. So I got out. My job still was good because I had let them know. I was like, I don't know when I'm getting out. So I ended up having to go back and forth to court, right? And what was so crazy,
they was trying to press charges?
Yeah, they hit me with the charge.
Shoot. And I'm saying the old girl was trying to press charges too?
No, once she was saying she wanted to drop it, the state picked it up.
Oh yeah.
So I'm in court, right? The first time I went to court, I said, hey man, because the girl was like, she ain't testifying because we got back cool or whatever. So she was saying she ain't testifying, and I'm like, I was like, yeah, judge, this is a waste of the court's time. She ain't testifying. There's no case or whatever. And he was like, you need to get a lawyer. So the second time I go back, I spoke to a lawyer, and she was like, she said, you don't need a lawyer if it's no witness. She was like, if it's no witness, it's no case because you got the right to face your accuser. So I take that to court. They was basically saying, I had a public defender too, and she was saying
for the state.
And she was saying I needed to plead out, and I was like, yeah, she trying to get me to plead out, judge. And I was like, I already talked to a lawyer, and I was saying the same thing. Y'all don't have a case or whatever. He was like, well, I'm gonna give you another lawyer. He said you got to find another lawyer. So the third time I go back.
Yeah, damn.
She got
the shit go.
They wouldn't let it go. So the lawyer was in there, and she had an attitude with me. So she was pulling inmates from the back, and they was coming doing their cases while I was still sitting in there to go in front of the judge like she was on some funny shit. So one of the guys came up to me, and he was like, I was like, yeah, man, y'all don't have no case. I was like, she wrote a letter and everything saying she hit me first and all this or whatever so they can be dropped. Mm-hmm. And he was like, he said, hold on. So he left. He probably was gone like 20 minutes, and he was like, he said, well, you won your case out of court. He said, you can go home. So I was like, Jordan, I'm doing this shit like this. I was like, yeah, thank God. So I just went home, man, and that was it. That was probably like my first and last time in jail. So that was kind of fucked up over a female. And you know, I ain't got no record of like, you know, how some dudes will be in there like it be their 5th time for like domestic violence. And what was so crazy too, one of my neighbors, they was like,
this is my first time, I ain't been.
They was like, the neighbors was saying they seen everything, and then you know we had got into
the neighbors said they seen what?
That we us fighting.
Oh my God!
But it was in the house, so I was like, how the fuck they didn't? I'm like, they was just making up shit like to get me locked up.
Why these folks don't like you, bro?
I don't know, man. And then what was so crazy? They son was like beating up his girlfriend in the front yard, like, and ain't nobody said shit about that. But
should have called him on them, bro. I ain't saying you should have called him. They should have had somebody called on them like they did y'all.
And then there was another neighbor. He was punching his she like the girl who was staying with me, like she was always at home, so she'll be telling me she was like one of the neighbors across the street, like he was punching his old lady in the face on the porch. So
these niggas be wild, man.
They do for real, man.
Trying to love on a bitch. I ain't got time to hit a bitch. For what? I got shit to do.
So you got any memories of like you seeing like other memories, like when you just see a dude just get crazy, and then you just be like, you just keep on rolling. You be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'ma just go on.
Let me see if I can recall anything, man, because it's a lot of things I can recall what people do once they get on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people do some outlandish shit.
Yeah, because you think you could date a girl like if she was like on some real heavy drugs?
No. Like that just, they played it simple. No. Like, along if it's marijuana, cool. But other than that,
yeah, I couldn't deal with it neither because,
you know, people got down. I don't look at nobody different ways, you know. I feel like whatever you do that shit in moderation, you know what I'm saying? If you can still control it and be the same person you is, shit, more power to you. You can pay your bills and do all this shit. Frankly, I feel like you can be in whatever the fuck you want to be. That's you as a person, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to, you know, that's your crack, you know what I'm saying? That ain't going to my veins once you hit that shit, so that's on you, you know?
Yeah, so, you said crack, right? You brought up crack, so you got any crackheads in your family?
Not that I know of, but you know, you don't know what happens behind closed doors, so nobody in my family that I know openly just hits crack.
Well, I had an auntie, she used to be on crack, like, you know, what was so crazy, we was young, man. I remember she'll be sitting in the living room giggling, like just all the time, like, and I ain't never know what was wrong with her, but later on, and I found out like she was on dope or whatever. Then she ended up, she had died from like a heart attack or something. So yeah, we only had like one like drug addict in the family, but people be saying it's like a sickness almost, but I mean, it's your choice to do it, man. So just like alcohol and all that other stuff.
If you gonna do that, that would make you happy. I ain't even gonna look at you certain, like, I ain't gonna look at you like, oh, he's a wino. Man, that would make you happy, man. This is a fucked up world we live in, man. So, hey, if that would make you happy, you ain't bothering nobody, shit, drink your shit, bro. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Smoke your shit, snort your shit. If you ain't bothering nobody, that would make you happy, man. Hey, that's you. You got to answer to that later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you ain't gotta answer nobody on the planet about that shit. Unless you get caught with that shit.
Okay, I just thought about something too, like, cause I know you were saying you was in the streets before, so like, has anybody ever tried you or robbed you before?
People try everybody, man. Ain't nobody robbed me before.
Nobody ever tried to rob you. So okay, what you think about like if a dude in the streets, right, and a nigga, cause you know some niggas they'll be trapping with no pistol or nothing. So
that's the most ridiculous thing you can do in the world is to be out here hustling product. I don't give a fuck if you selling apples, grapes, or whatever, man. If you out here selling anything with no pistol, boy, you crazy.
Cause I remember my homeboy, he was telling me it was some niggas. I don't know, one of them still rap though, but they was outside, you know, trying to get their product off, and a nigga, like 3 niggas pulled up, and one nigga just pulled out his pistol and was like, "Nigga, give it up." So they just gave it up.
You know they did.
So if you don't retaliate, or you like a puss ass nigga, like what you think? Like if a nigga don't do nothing back?
Man, you know how the streets goddamn gonna treat you, man. If motherfuckers take something from you in these streets and you don't do nothing bad, you know what you gonna be labeled as?
A whole ass nigga.
You gonna be labeled as a nigga get shit taken from. Like shit. Yeah, that's the way the shit go.
Yeah, you might as well give it up, man, if you got a reputation for it, so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the light that come out here, man. Like, shit, just know what you signing up for. Street life ain't for everybody. Some people need to go to college, go to high school. Finish high school, whatever they need to do. Get a job out here. Like, streets is not for everybody.
You ever got, like, a moment in the streets where, like, you kind of felt like you could have lost your life, or you kind of barely made it out of a situation that you could talk about?
I'm going to tell you about a situation I can talk about. And this happened in high school.
Okay.
I didn't jump off into the street for real, till like my high school level. And then on and so forth. But I can tell you an instance that happened. We went to go see this girl. Me and probably like 3 of my homeboys. And she had like 2 friends. And we was going to push up on her to go see her, you know what I'm saying? So,
pause.
What's up, Mike?
What's up? Where you at?
I'm at the location you sent me. I gotta keep going straight.
It's going like you go to the middle. You go to the middle and it's
it
just.
seems like our special guest is on the way.
You said make a left, right?
Yeah, you should be making a left towards the back.
Special guest is trying to find out the building.
Ain't no cars out here.
You're in the wrong place.
You look for the door 170. It should be like a van towards the way where you're supposed to be at.
You over there.
Okay. It's in the place, ain't it?
Yeah. Supposed to be on the way. Hey, just hold on.
You on there?
What's going on? We finally got Jungle Baby K up in this motherfucker.
What's going on? Jungle.
Okay, tell me where you got the name from, man.
Jungle Baby?
Yeah.
Jungle Baby, Jungle Baby, the name came from like a group, like me, my partner right here, Dollar, and my other partner, Ron. You know what I'm saying? We, every day after school, you know, when I first met Ron, he from South Carolina, you know, and Dollar, he been living in my neighborhood, but you know how you first move to a neighborhood, you see a person, you know, he like, you just don't, you don't talk to the person, but you see him, though, in school, though, because y'all ride the same bus, right? Yeah. That's how me and his situation was like. But Ron, when he came down to Atlanta, I met him on the south side, my high school, Creekside. And we linked up the first day he came. The first day he moved down here, I was his first friend. So when I said, where you live at? He said, I live in Palmetto. I said, Palmetto, that's where I stay at. I ain't seen nobody more that's going on. I said, shit, we got ride. I take ride with my dad, you know what I'm saying? Catch a ride. But I said, come ride with me, because I be driving. I've been driving since I was like 15. And I've been taking my mama car and all that. But,
So see, I seen Charlotte on your page, like you. So he was born in Charlotte.
Yeah, no, I wasn't born in Charlotte. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. But I moved to Waycross, Georgia when I was 5. You know, and I moved from Waycross, Georgia to Charlotte, North Carolina when I was like 7 to like 13. After 13, I moved down to Atlanta, Georgia.
So what's your dad or something in the military or something?
Yeah, nah, we just shit. At times, you know, times hard. You know what I'm saying? You lose a job, you know, I gotta move on, you know. You make friends, lose friends, because you gotta move, you know what I'm saying? I've been through it all, you know.
All right. So, Ain't No Cap, like, tell me a little bit about the song.
Ain't gon' cap, ain't gon' cap,
Ain't Gonna Cap.
ain't gon' cap, you know, that's how it is. Because when I made the song, it's like, niggas be lying, and I'm that type of nigga ain't gonna be lying, you feel me?
Oh, go ahead.
Man,
I got a question.
what going on?
What it was like growing up in Palmetto?
I ain't grew in Palmetto. It was like when I moved there, I was like going on to 9th grade.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been out there for a minute now. I've been graduated 2 years ago.
Like, what's the scenery like that, man? Like,
Quiet. It's like
quiet.
it's the city. The city is like, you know, it's like, you know how you be around hella folks. It's, everything popping.
Right.
But Palmetto is the country.
So the law be messing with you out there and stuff?
Hell no. I'm a quiet person. Goddamn shit. I make some noise, but shit. By the time they come, I'm gone.
I can
You know what I'm
dig
saying?
that. I can dig that.
Real shit.
So what's the next project? I mean, so on this project, like how long you done had Ain't Gonna Cap out? How long it's been out?
This song Ain't Gonna Cap been out for 2 years. I mean, no, it ain't been out 2 years. I made the song 2 years ago, but I just dropped the music video like 2 weeks ago about it because, you know, my partner had passed away because that was my partner Block. You know what I'm saying? That was on there because when I was making the song, he was like, "You jungle back," you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the hype one in that motherfucker.
Right.
So, you know, he's like, like,
He make you laugh when you hear it too.
you know what I'm saying? That's him. You know what I'm saying? He told me keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he did for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta hear this record, man.
You might not be able to play. You emailed it, right? See, I don't even think.
Email. We're gonna email that too, though.
So what you think sets you apart from the other artists from like the Atlanta area?
It's just how we carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I keep a small circle. So if you fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like this, they know how I'm doing this shit. Cause this shit, everything it costs. You know what I'm saying? Everything I pay more money than got now making. But at the end of the day, my name bigger than my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So it's the humbleness, like to keep me sane. You know what I'm saying? The integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like the hunger. Cause at the end of the day, I ain't gonna be eating. I'm gonna be eating niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So you had any beef since you've been like pushing your music? Like anybody been kind of fucking with you, or it's been like all love?
No name.
Shit, nigga, name some names. Nigga, this need to be the show for that. Who like anybody?
Real beef, you don't need to name no names. Straight up. If that beef is real, don't name no names out here.
I'm the type
trying to
nigga.
incriminate none of y'all.
Nah, I ain't trying to criminate myself.
Fact.
You know, but I ain't got no beef with nobody. On the south side of Atlanta, Georgia, it came far a long way. You know what I'm saying? Knowing people that passed away since middle school when I first moved down here, and they ain't gone. But you know, times changed back in the day. This shit, you know, everything. They know me. I'm real one. I'm real one. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so do you think being authentic is necessary to be in the rap game nowadays?
First, you gotta be real. You gotta have some street credibility to rap. You know what I'm saying?
But 6ix9ine says different.
Hell no, goddamn, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna count though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Half of these niggas in the rap game ain't real. You want to be
But I mean, shit, you know, if that float his boat, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't my position, that ain't my footsteps, you know what I'm saying? Cause if I had a goddamn shit come to push her, I had to, you know, be quiet, lay down about it, you know what I'm saying? Cause I lay my bed, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I know. Okay, I put it like this because it's like when you doing open mics and shit. Like some of them artists is gonna get like cosigns from other artists, and they'll kind of like take off a little bit. So, do you feel like you might need a cosign, or you feel like you gonna take it from the ground up? Like
I'm slick co-signed by Fam Goon Rollo. You know what I'm saying?
Fam Goon,
shout out
that boy
Free
Rollo.
You know what I'm saying? Free Rollo, but his driver. Antoine, shout out to Antoine, you know what I'm saying? I met him at my job, you know what I'm saying? I work at the warehouse and shit. So we had to grind, but we making hella money, you know what I'm saying? I lost hella job because they hang on, because we making good money, you know what I'm saying? Because the pandemic going on, you know what I'm saying? But when he first saw me and we chopped it up, Link, you know what I'm saying? He took me in because he you know how somebody have an eye for you, like, you special. You know what I'm saying?
Put like an imprint on somebody sometime. That'll make them want to fuck with you.
Yeah, he fucked me, gave me a hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Like Free Rollo, you know what I'm saying? Every time he have a video shoot, he try to call me like, yo, pull up, you know what I'm saying? But I be moving too, you know what I'm saying? So I catch him when I catch it, but he love me though to death. Free Rollo.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Rollo, man.
So have you been seeing any groupie love so far since you've been doing this rapping shit? They been on you a little bit?
Shit, man, it just got it's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I've been heartbroken so many times. I'm just, it is what it is, with me or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move on, girl. I'm getting her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come.
Yeah, they gonna be on you regardless. Once they really see you making moves, that's when they really.
First, it's the humbleness. Like these rappers, they make music. They posting on Instagram. Me, I like to be active with the people about my music. You know what I'm saying? I can't. This shit. Money, it costs goddamn hard pain to write all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Go through the same shit, trying to think about what you want to talk about, and it's like gonna hurt you because you've been about some real shit, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta talk to them and let them know that this platform music is like pushing your everything, like your feelings, everything, how you really feel. Some people just cap about it, but real niggas like me don't cap.
So, okay, what's a song where you kind of like feel like you really putting your emotions into it and people be like, man, like...
You said what song?
Yeah, you got a song like that to make somebody get in their feelings?
Two Step.
Yeah.
Because that was my first emotional song I made with my boy Dasa. We got down, that's my first heartbreak song I've went through. So I was like, and plus we had to make it a rap. So when I made the motherfucker, it was like... Dirty Batmobile bitch with them fat ass tires. You can't skirt because I sit on the side of the road and got her tires are flat and I still stop by and help. You know what I'm saying? Just because the heart and love. But I said, goddamn, fuck that hoe. I pull out. You know what I'm saying? I stopped though, but I said, you good. I pull out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes they be set up sometimes, man. I'd be weird.
It be fucked up too. I ain't gonna lie, it be fucked up about it. But at the end of the day, you got them, you ain't the only one they got. You know what I'm saying? That's.
But anyway, so I was at this one chick house, right?
Yo.
And I got up to doing my thing, whatever. I ended up falling asleep, what I shouldn't even do. Because back in the day, how I was moving, I wasn't falling asleep in motherfucker's house.
You know what I'm saying?
So, it probably like 5 a.m. I hear a door. I hear a key, niggas who done been in places, you hear them little sounds and can instantly jump up out they sleep.
Bro, I had a warehouse job.
I heard the key go into the door, right? And heard the door unlocked. So I was like, the fuck? Hopped up. She still sleeping in bed. So I went and grabbed my pistol, out the little windowsill I had it on, because the bed was high enough to reach the little windowsill. So I am peeping. And dude get in there in the room, all the way back in the room, midway. And I'm putting the pant leg on at the same time. But I got my pistol on the side. So he was looking like, what the fuck? I said, Roger, man, I'm from the club, bro. I don't know what. I'm about to get up out of here.
You looking out the front door or the window?
Out the front door.
Respect to the dude.
Shit.
Respect to the dude. Shout out to the dude. Respect.
Dude really wasn't trying to argue with me, right? I guess because he seen I had a pistol. I ain't pointing at him, but I get what? I'm getting up out this shit. I'm getting up out this shit,
got
though.
to. If you fucking on like that, you got to.
But one thing he did, I want to say he was more of a respect thing, because I ain't going to say he was scared because of what he did while I was in there. He looked at her and slapped her, man. When I say he slapped this girl, man, he slapped this girl like this, overhand, like Donkey Kong, like, bow. While she was asleep, right?
And nigga who's scared ain't about to do all
Smack
that.
him.
Like, what if niggas be like, oh, this my little side bitch, you slap my side bitch, whatever. But me,
Pretty cool.
only reason, you know, I ain't feel no type of way, cause nigga had the key to your house. So shit, I feel like you got the right to slap shit out you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you weren't supposed to be over this.
Yeah, bro, but I ain't no shit. She ain't say nothing.
But sometimes some dudes are keep keys though, and sometimes the female don't change the lock.
Man, long story short is she talked to me later on the next day. Cause she was like, yeah, I don't even fuck no more. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So, young baby, okay, so where you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Wealth, fame, signed to somebody that love and generally want to take care of a nigga, don't want to see a nigga win. You know what I'm saying? These niggas fake. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be by myself, cause I'm doing the damn thing by myself. But, you know what I'm saying? But she gon', you know, everything happen for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good in 5 years. I'm gonna be straight, better than straight. I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying?
So what's your next single that you got coming?
It's no, I don't.
about to push this one for about a year.
I mean, I'm gonna keep the song. This song good, but I'm gonna drop a project. I ain't that type of nigga drop hella projects, do all that. No, hell nah. I drop one project and a single. This shit, we going.
And promoting them.
You know what I'm saying? We going. And I'm gonna drop one more project called Big Jungle. That's going. I'm at. Go, nigga. You go. You good. That's like your pass to go to the bathroom. Goddamn shit.
I say though, I think a good idea too. Even if you might not be dropping them, like you know, stay recording. You know
Just at least write it. At least write it. At least you ain't got to go to the studio record. At least write it. You know what I'm saying? At least take time out your day. At least an hour, 2 hours just to write what's going on. Was you? Sometimes I just rap and it goddamn. If it's in my head all day, I'm write it.
So you freestyle?
No.
Freestyle.
I rap. I write my shit and I rap it. Everything, every word, everything I write. Right. You know, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. You ain't finna be like, well, no, I know what I said because it's written down.
Alright, so what you want to tell the people before we get out of here? It's about 8 o'clock now. What you want to tell the people, like how they follow you, like how they find your song or whatever? Like, go and talk to them.
Alright, this how you find Jungle Baby. If you go on YouTube, type in Jungle Baby Kmoney, and it's gonna pop up. My video ain't gonna count. On Instagram, my Instagram called Jungle Baby _K. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, Jungle Baby. That's for Jungle Baby. Kmoney. And I really be on Instagram really every day. So the best thing, hit me up on Instagram, Jungle Baby _K. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna work, you know what I'm saying? Shit, just hit me. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit I'm trying to feed my family with. You know what I'm saying? This rap shit, we upping the price with it because it's shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
You charge for features?
It's going to. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to charge because niggas gonna want to work with me because nigga be like, damn, I fuck this nigga. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, you ain't finna come off a lick off me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come off a lick. You know what I'm saying? We gonna eat together, basically. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm make the song 5 foot. I ain't finna leave you with no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a man about my word. If you come to me about the money, we gonna go to my nigga studio and we gonna make that shit happen. And my nigga gonna catch a little play. I'm gonna have a play, and he gonna have a play. All of us gonna eat. You feel me? So if you work with me, you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. We gonna eat regardless. You gonna eat regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, what you want to tell them before we get out of here?
Oh, boy, the real one, Triple O, man. I just want to say shout out to our special guest, Jungle Baby K, man.
Jungle.
Appreciate you coming through, man, spreading your wisdom for us, man. I hope you goddamn do great things in this industry, dig?
Well, literally, it's no pressure. Actually, I might be moving the show to Sunday or whatever, cause like my job or whatever. So it might end up coming back on Sunday. But I'm gonna post a YouTube video about like all the updates on it. But I guess we'll see y'all next week, man. Shout out to Jungle Baby K. Appreciate you coming out.
Jungle, baby.